Hello, hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. I just started this channel this last weekend and did some fun readings for all the zodiac signs for the entire month of September, which is an exciting month, like astrologically, what's going on energetically. And so I will be doing readings for now until I get my membership up, when I'll be adding more extended readings. For now, I will be doing readings on Wednesdays for all of the water and air signs. And on Mondays, I'll be doing readings for the week, for the upcoming week, for all of the earth and fire signs. So this reading here is for Gemini for this week coming up. So I guess it would be Wednesday, September 3rd through about the 10th. So this next week for Gemini. So tell us what we need to know for Gemini. I've got my new my new Smith weight deck. And so we're going to pull these cards. You have come up, Gemini, with an Ace of Cups. Crossing you is the Hangman. Down here in your subconscious here for this week is a Three of Swords. Immediate past, we have a Four of Swords. Here, crowning you, look at all these swords coming up. We have a Five of Swords. Then in your immediate future, a Six of Swords. Oh my goodness, dear gracious Gemini. What a week. Okay, down here in your, representing you in this environment, we get the Two of Cups. And then your environment, in your immediate environment, we have the Death card coming up. Don't worry, don't freak out. In your hopes and fears area, we've got a Page of Swords. And then up here in the final outcome are more swords, Seven of Swords. So we've got this reading here for this week for some of you Geminis that is full of swords. And swords all have to do with your thoughts and ideas, logic, reason, maybe legal matters, maybe legal battles. This is what swords represent. And yeah, so very interesting with all these swords for this upcoming week for Gemini. Let's pick a clarifying card for the end. This is always fun. I'm using another Rider Waite deck, but it's a holographic deck, and they're really fun cards. And so that's our clarification card right there. So we're going to put this off to the side. I love my beautiful little solar system in a pyramid. It's a gift from my son. So anyway, we're going to put this card right here. But if any time during this reading, Gemini, about this upcoming week for you, as I'm going along, you have a guess or a feeling as to what you think that clarifying card might be, please do put it down in the comment section below, or if anything's ringing true to you. I'd really love to hear what this reading meant to you. So also, be sure, hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on your weekly readings. And let's get into this week's reading for Gemini for the week of September 3rd through the 10th. So Gemini, for this week's reading, I'm seeing you with a Ace of Cups. So aces are always beginnings, the starting of something, and cups are your emotions, your feelings, your not just your passions, but love. Cups are love. And so you have your cup overflow with love right now, Gemini, and you've got just, I think, some good beginnings of some wonderful, nourishing relationships right now. But what's crossing you right now as your obstacle or awareness or whatever your challenge is for this week is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man represents taking a pause, taking a time out to be able to think and think about things and shift your perspective. Look at things from a different angle, from different perspectives, in order to achieve a better understanding of things. So that's your challenge with all this love and stuff you're feeling. You're being challenged to look at things from a new view, from a different perspective. So maybe that is related to all these swords we're headed into then here in your reading. So I don't know what's been happening to you very recently, Gemini, but we do have here down in your subconscious a lot of heartache, some serious heartache with this Three of Swords right here. We've had some breakups or losses or end of friendships, or maybe even a job loss, some financial hardship hitting, something like that in your past, and so you're carrying this with you. You're carrying this in your subconscious. This loss, this hurt, is there. In your immediate past, you're coming out of it, just coming out of a time of a lot of contemplation. It's a Four of Swords. I love this card. I love this card because it's a little mini history lesson. It's a sarcophagus. It's a really cool, very expensive sarcophagus that was commissioned by some knight, whoever that dude is, when he was going to go off on his crusades and didn't know if he was going to come back alive. They would commission a likeness of themselves. And if they lucked out and didn't die, it was a tradition, I found out, for them to lay in this coffin for a period of time and give thanks and contemplate and be grateful for having come back alive. And so this is something that they would do. So this sarcophagus, there's actually a knight in there resting and thinking. He's just back from battle. So he's just back from some kind of hurt or trouble, and he's just stepping back and resting and thinking and being grateful for everything he has, and not taking any action. So that's coming in your immediate past, Gemini. Up here, crowning you, is a Five of Swords. So this is like, fives are always cards of unbalance and kind of loss. It's like you go through this balanced, unbalanced, and fives are off balance cards to me. This is it's a card of some victory, but it wasn't well won, and the other people are walking off kind of dejected. He's got their swords, but nobody looks super satisfied with the outcome of whatever this skirmish was. And so this is showing up here in your ideal this week of the situation. So I think that's what's going to end up being what we're experiencing here, is this feeling of victory is one that maybe not every victory is worth winning. Sometimes when you win, you lose. Sometimes when you win, you lose. And that's crowning you right now. So then we keep going. It's so interesting because these are going right in order. This is so strange. 3, 4, 5, 6. So then we have the Six of Swords. And that is, you've been through all this battle, this hard fought struggles over things, but you're coming through it and you're getting across safely to the other side. And you have some people now that are helping you through to the other side. You are carrying all these swords with you. So you're carrying all that kind of battle scars, so to speak, with you, but you're getting through to the other side of whatever it is this week. So in your immediate future, you are getting through it. So you're feeling in this situation, you personally, you're back to Cups. So it's interesting because you came out as an Ace of Cups, and then you feeling in this, you're in a new relationship. You have some sort of, this is the Two of Cups, and it's they're just even exchange of love and respect and share. This is like a new some sort of relationship. If not a love relationship, then a new friendship or business partnership, something like that is what you have going on inside you. But somewhere in your environment, you're also experiencing the death. Now, this is rarely an actual death. It usually refers to a dying away of your old life, of your old way, of your old relationship. If you're in a new relationship, perhaps you're in your environment, you're experiencing the fallout from this death of your old relationship or what you're coming out of. So or it can also be actual death sometimes. But like I said, almost never death, and you have to experience a death, a dying away of things in order to grow and become better. So the Death card is not a bad card to me. And that's what you have going on in your environment this week. Some of that. In the hopes and fears category, we've got a Page of Swords showing up. Page of Swords can be a little bit, I want to say a little bit brusque, sudden, impetuous, may rush in, charge in with ideas. So maybe you're fearing that you're going to be charging in like an inexperienced person with these swords, with these ideas, and feeling sort of a little bit like the apprentice or a little amateur. Maybe that's your fear, is that you'll rush in. Or maybe if it's around the people you're dealing with, maybe you're fearing that they're going to rush in immaturely without thinking things through fully, like pages sometimes do. And maybe that's why that's coming up in the hope and fear section. And then finally, in the final outcome this week for you, more swords, we've got the Seven of Swords, which is, look out, the seven's about. So he's stealing these swords. So it's a card of beware of somebody coming in and trying to take from you or steal from you or take advantage of you or something like that, because that's what's coming out in the end at the ultimate future for this next week coming up, Gemini. So let us see what this clarification card might be. Again, if you think you know what it might be, if this situation resonates with you, with something you have going on in your life, let me know in the comments. And if you have a guess what you think the advice, this is either some sort of advice for us or more clarification on this somehow. So let's check out what the clarifying card is. And we have a Knight of Cups. A Knight of Cups. So as opposed to pages, Knights are much more stable, much more sturdy and reliable than pages for sure. And we got a Knight coming in. So I'm feeling like this is this relationship. I'm feeling like there is something good coming on in here, but in order to move toward this, you're going to have to get through this. You're going to have to do some battling over some stuff to get there and experience some dying away of some serious things in order to be with this Knight of Cups here. It's offering you this cup of love, this new relationship. I think that's what that is. Interesting reading, Gemini. Okay, so I will be back next week, Wednesday, for another reading for Gemini. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button so you know right away, and then your reading will pop right up. And I'll see you next Wednesday, Gemini. Thank you.